Outside today, it was a very nice day.
Yeah, it wasn't
especially
too bad.
for everybody who's out celebrating decadence. They got out some good weather.
Yeah, and tomorrow it's okay, but it's going to be a little hotter.
A little bit hotter.
Yep, gotta
but
get
what
used
we're
to
used
that.
to.
Yeah, I know. And then, as I've been saying, next weekend we have something to look forward to. We have a little front moving in, so this is a nice early September little treat I think that we will get for next weekend as far as bringing humidity down and maybe even temperatures a little bit. Right now, though, we're at 82, and our highs today were in the 80s, and our temperatures right now either in the upper 70s or some of us still stuck in the lower 80s. Looking at our highs today, a few spots, especially north of the lake, did touch 90. Bogalusa said 92, but otherwise we were looking at 80s farther south of Lake Pontchartrain, and that's because we had some rain farther south and some cloud cover earlier in the day, and then later in the day we had some showers farther north of Lake Pontchartrain through the evening, and then everything wrapped up before sunset, and now we're looking mostly quiet. Tonight, slight chance for a shower near the coast, a few clouds out there north of the lake and south of Lake Pontchartrain too. Temperatures expected in the 70s. Tomorrow I have highs a little higher at about 93. The average right now is 90 for the high, so it's nice to see that average temperature start to come down as we get into September and beyond. I do have a 20 or maybe up to 30% chance for a little spotty rain, but it won't be everybody who sees it at all. Our temperatures by 2 p.m. lower 90s. And note, with our abundant moisture, our humidity that we have, it could feel like about 10 degrees higher. So just keep that in mind. Drink water, find ways to stay cool. And then 7 p.m. we'll be back in the 80s. Quick check on precision cast for tomorrow as you make your plans on Labor Day. This is by noon. You can see a few coastal showers here and there, and then we'll fast forward to 6 p.m. Maybe a few isolated showers still wrapping up, and then this is by 9 and 10. So not that much rain as you can see, but don't be surprised if there is a stray shower or storm where you are. As for Tuesday, I brought the rain chance to about 30, maybe 40%, just a bit of scattered rain. Tuesday is kind of a transition day, clearly, to our two rainier days this week, Wednesday and Thursday, as a front drops in from the north. Friday, the big global models are split. One has us already dry, one still has a lot of rain around, so I just split the difference and said 40% for now. But next weekend, it does look drier for sure, thanks to this front. So we're talking Wednesday through Friday, the front moves in. Scattered rain should return, and we may even get some decent rain amounts, maybe 2-3 inches of rain. We'll have to watch Wednesday and Thursday, maybe for some street flooding as this happens. And you can see that pushing south, flare up of showers and storms, not the entire time, but kind of like we saw last week with a decent bit around. And then this is by the weekend. The front is south of our coast. And now I'm excited to show you this model. We're looking at available moisture with a lot of tropical moisture over us right now, but look at this, the blues and purples showing that break in humidity anticipated for next weekend. So again, this point in September, we can sometimes start looking for fronts. We even had that front, remember, a couple weeks ago in August. So hey, if we can get into this pattern with some fronts moving in, even if they're not super strong just yet, that could be a good thing for tropical situations as well. Of course, when we have the fronts move in, that can kind of block tropical systems from finding us. Tropical outlook shows 3 different spots, but no threats for our part of the Gulf Coast. This is, first of all, the spot we've been talking about that has brought us rain. This moves inland by Tuesday near Texas. Only a slight chance for actually organizing, but we've been talking about it. It is some low pressure out there. Also, we have a new wave. This one has an almost medium chance of developing, but could stay out at sea. And then this is the one you may be watching. It will slowly move across the Caribbean Sea. It has a medium chance of developing, but I have to say it's going to take so long, and the models are just not really doing a good job at all for a week from now, which isn't surprising as it's not a developed system. But look at this. This is what we have for a whole week from tomorrow. You can see one model, the GFS, has it developing a bit, but moving into Mexico here. And the European model has kind of stopped developing it quite so much and just kind of keeps it messy. So this is what we have on tap for it this week. It reaches the Lesser Antilles on Monday, tomorrow, then it gets into the Caribbean during the week. If it does develop, it may get the name Francine if it makes it to a tropical storm. But a week from now, for next weekend, it could still be in the Western Caribbean or somewhere near Yucatan. So we have a long time to track this one. So we'll keep you updated, of course, but just too early to say exactly what's going to happen a week plus from now with an undeveloped system. So we'll keep you updated. 7-day forecast shows that higher rain chance at the middle of the week. And then next weekend, temperatures come down a touch and we may be less humid. Something to look forward to.
LSU and USC